Hello and welcome to NB Drives. My name is Nishmanya, and now that we're in the start of October, most of my viewers would know this marks the beginning of the Indian festive season. Now, this is essentially just marketing talk for a whole bunch of important festivals that happen over the course of October that are essentially just clubbed together as one big festive month. And these include festivals like Durga Puja, Navratri, Chhat Puja, Diwali, etc. And this essentially serves two purposes for all major brands. That is, first, they get to sort of save money on their promotions and advertisements as they can sort of just make one ad for the entire month and run the same promotions. And the second thing is that this is a very important time for most Indian families to make some big purchases, be that large household appliances or furniture, but more importantly for my channel, cars. And my family is no stranger to this, as our very first brand new car, which was purchased a little over a decade back, was purchased in the festive season, and we actually took delivery on Diwali day. So I am very well aware of the fact that there are a lot of buyers looking for cars around this time. And so are the automakers, hence they have so many promotions running. So in order to save you guys some time, I have compiled a list of 10 of the biggest discounts I could officially find, either listed on the car maker's website or by calling their dealerships. And hopefully this will end up saving you guys a lot of time and effort that would otherwise have been spent searching for these discounts. And if you like this video, do hit that like button and consider subscribing. It really helps this channel out. And if there are any major discounts that I miss, do mention them down in the comment section below. Do note that while these are official discounts, this will vary from dealer to dealer, so do check with your local dealership whether these promotions are available, or maybe hunt around. There must be a dealership in your city that would be running similar promotions. 10th spot on this list is being taken up by the Citroen C3 Aircross, and the French car maker is offering up to rupees 1.5 lakh in discounts and benefits. Now, the C3 Aircross is positioned fairly interestingly in the segment, as it's one of the only offerings to give you 3 rows of seating. Pricing for the C3 Aircross ranges from 9.99 lakh to 14.33 lakh ex-showroom, and it comes with a 1.2 litre turbo petrol engine with either a manual or automatic gearbox, or a 1.2 litre naturally aspirated petrol engine, which makes a little less horsepower, and it's paired only to a manual gearbox. It's worth noting that Citroen is offering the maximum discount on the model year 2023 cars, and this means that these models would have been manufactured a couple of months back. And while that's not ideal, this massive discount definitely does make it worth considering. In 9th spot is the Volkswagen Verto, which is one of the most desirable mid-size sedans in our market at present. Volkswagen is offering up to rupees 1.58 lakh in discounts and benefits on the sedan. Pricing for the Vertus ranges from 11.56 lakh to 19.41 lakh ex-showroom India. The sedan is available with 2 engine options. The first is a 1 litre 3-cylinder turbo petrol that makes 110 horsepower, and there's also a more powerful 1.5 litre TSI engine that makes 150 horsepower. Both engines come with a manual and automatic gearbox option. However, the former gets a torque converter automatic while the latter gets a dual clutch automatic. In terms of competition, the Vertus competes with things like the Skoda Slavia, the Honda City, the Hyundai Verna, and the Maruti Suzuki Ciaz. Do note the highest discount is being offered on the 1.0 TSI automatic in its Highline variant. At number 8, we have the MG Hector. MG is offering up to rupees 2 lakh in discounts and benefits. This is broken up in 1.25 lakh of cash discount, 65,000 in exchange benefits, and if you're already an MG customer and you're going in for a replacement to another MG, that's the loyalty program, you'll get an additional 15,000 rupees off. Pricing for the Hector ranges from 13.99 lakh to 22.39 lakh ex-showroom India. Now the Hector is available with two engine options. There's a 1.5 litre turbo petrol and there is a 2 litre turbo diesel. The former comes with an automatic and manual gearbox option, while the latter only gets a manual gearbox. In terms of rivals, the Hector competes with things like the Tata Harrier, as well as the Hyundai Tucson and Jeep Compass. In 7th place is the Maruti Suzuki Jimny, which was one of the most anticipated launches of 2023. And this year, Maruti is offering it with some massive discounts. The lower Zeta variant is getting up to 1.75 lakh off in discounts and benefits, while the higher Alpha variant gets up to 2.3 lakh rupees off. The Jimny is available with a 1.5 litre 4-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol engine, which makes 105 horsepower, and you can have it with either a 5-speed manual gearbox or a 4-speed torque converter automatic unit. In terms of competition, the only real rivals for the Jimny are the Mahindra Thar and the Force Gurkha. Just as a quick refresher, the Jimny is priced between 12.74 lakh and 14.79 lakh ex-showroom India. If you've been eyeing the Jimny for a while, this might be a very good time to pick it up, as I think this would be the lowest it's been officially offered for to date. Sixth spot on the list is being taken up by another Volkswagen model. It is the Tiguan midsize SUV. VW is offering up to 2.3 lakh in discounts and benefits on the midsize SUV, which is otherwise priced between 11.7 and 20 lakh ex-showroom India. The Tiguan is available with two engine options similar to the Virtus. It has a 1 litre 3-cylinder turbo petrol that makes 110 horsepower and a 1.5 litre turbo petrol that makes 150 horsepower. In terms of rivals, the Tiguan has a whole host of different offerings to compete against. That includes its sibling, the Skoda Kushaq, as well as the Hyundai Creta, the Kia Seltos, the Maruti Suzuki Grand Vitara, the Toyota Urban Cruiser Hyryder, and the MG Aster, as well as the Honda Elevate. Do note the maximum discount is being offered on model year 2023 cars, which again means that it would have been manufactured a couple of months back and that this is essentially a stock clearing exercise. So while that's not ideal, the lower price does make it fairly enticing. In 5th place, we have the Jeep Compass, which despite being a slightly aging model, still has a very strong following in India. Jeep is offering up to rupees 2.9 lakh in discounts and benefits. When broken up, essentially it is 2.25 lakh in cash discounts, 20,000 in exchange bonus, and another 15,000 in corporate discount. Jeep is also offering a special discount of an additional 15,000 rupees if you're a doctor, a Jeep partner, or a banker, but I'm not including that in the overall discount as that limits the overall buyer base. In terms of mechanicals, the Jeep Compass is available with a 2 litre turbo petrol engine that makes 170 horsepower. It can be had with either a manual gearbox or a torque converter automatic gearbox, and it's available in both 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive. In terms of rivals, there isn't a whole lot that competes with it apart from the Hyundai Tucson, Tata Harrier, and the MG Hector. Pricing for the Jeep Compass is quite steep, as it ranges from 18.99 lakh to 32.41 lakh ex-showroom. Gosh, did that top end become expensive or what? The first Toyota on this list is coming in 4th place, that is the Toyota Camry. It is one of the nicest and most comfortable luxury sedans you can purchase in our market currently. Though I will admit that the pricing, which is rupees 46.17 lakh ex-showroom, is quite steep for a Toyota. Though what will make it more palatable is the massive discount of rupees 3 lakh that Toyota is offering on it, of which 1.5 lakh is coming in straight up cash discounts, 1 lakh in exchange bonuses, another 50,000 if you are a corporate buyer. This is quite compelling considering that the Camry is fairly large. It has a very nice interior. It gets a 2.5 litre strong hybrid petrol engine that makes 218 horsepower, and most importantly, it is very fuel efficient. It'll give you near on 19 kpl in the city. There isn't any other rival in the D segment at present in India, as the Skoda Superb has now been discontinued. We've now made it to the top 3 of this list, and the discounts now get quite crazy. Coming in third place is the MG Gloster, which is a full-size D-segment SUV, which I am personally eyeing as a replacement for our family car. It'll depend on the test drive and other stuff. But MG is offering up to a whopping 6 lakh in discounts on the Gloster. This comprises of a straight up 5 lakh rupee cash discount and an additional 1 lakh in an exchange bonus. The Gloster comes with a 2-liter turbo diesel engine. Actually, it's a twin turbo on the higher variants, which makes almost 215 horsepower. And on the lower variants, it's a single turbo engine. And it gets an 8-speed automatic gearbox throughout the entire range. It is a very large, comfortable SUV with tons of features in it, and it competes with the likes of the Toyota Fortuner, the Jeep Meridian, Skoda Kodiaq, and the Nissan X-Trail to some degree. The Gloster currently costs between 38.8 lakh and 43.16 lakh rupees ex-showroom India. But it is definitely worth noting that there is a major facelift for the Gloster just around the corner. It is expected to be launched maybe by the end of this month or early next month. So this is also a stock clearing exercise in essence. But despite the all new model set to come in just a couple of weeks, the massively reduced price tag of the Gloster might make it a very compelling purchase, especially considering that the new model will likely see a price hike. At second spot is the Toyota Hilux, which is a lifestyle off-roader pickup truck, and it's a very unique offering in a market that hardly sees any off-roaders. There's actually just the Isuzu D-Max as a competitor, though that is comparatively much cheaper than the Hilux. Hilux comes in at rupees 33.40 lakh to 37.90 lakh ex-showroom, which makes it quite pricey. But what will make it really enticing if you've been eyeing this lifestyle off-roader for a while is that Toyota is offering anywhere between 6 and 7.5 lakh rupees off on the off-roader. And this is a massive saving for anyone who wants to get into the Hilux. Though do note that this varies from dealer to dealer. I called my local dealers, and of the 4 that I called, only 1 actually had units of the Hilux that they could offer. So it will be very subject to availability in your area and with your dealership. Some stats on the Hilux: it comes with a 2.8 liter turbo diesel engine, the same one seen in the Fortuner, and it gets both a manual and automatic gearbox option. Don't expect much by way of features, but it does get a very competent 4-wheel drive system, which would be very enticing for anyone who wants to do any actual off-roading or even is considering doing some overlanding. Really quick before I round out this list, here are some honorable mentions worth looking at. First up, there's the Mahindra Thar 3-door variant. You're getting up to rupees 1.5 lakh in discounts and benefits on this off-roader, which again you can get with a 2.2 liter turbo diesel or a 2 liter turbo petrol engine. Both come with either a manual or an automatic gearbox option, and there's even the choice of 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive. Next up, there is the Tata Safari, which offers you one of the best feature loadouts in the price range, and it is currently being offered with a discount of up to 1.4 lakh rupees. The Safari is a comfortable and feature-rich 7-seater, which currently is priced between 15.49 lakh and 27.34 lakhs ex-showroom India, and hopefully these discounts will make it a more alluring purchase for you guys. And lastly on this list is the Maruti Suzuki Grand Vitara, which has roughly a 1 lakh rupee discount being offered on it, of which 50,000 is cash discount and 50,000 is exchange bonus. There's also a corporate discount of only about 3 or 4,000 rupees. Do note that this discount is being offered solely on the 1.5 liter strong hybrid petrol engine, and the discounts on the more affordable 1.5 liter mild hybrid engine are far lower. And coming in first place is the Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is a very potent and actually fairly value for money luxury SUV offering, considering it is priced at rupees 80.50 lakh ex showroom India, and it goes up against the likes of the Mercedes-Benz GLE, the BMW X5, the Audi Q7 and the Volvo XC90, all of which are priced far closer to the 1 crore mark or even higher. And if this wasn't enough, Jeep is now offering 12 lakhs in discounts and benefits, which makes this an even more enticing purchase. The Grand Cherokee comes with a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine, which makes a very healthy 272 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. The engine is paired to an 8-speed ZF automatic gearbox, and it has a very capable 4-wheel drive system. Plus, it comes fairly well equipped in terms of features as well. The only slight catch might be the after-sales service reputation that Jeep has, but considering how much cheaper the Grand Cherokee is now, especially with its discounts compared to rivals, this might really lure in some of the luxury SUV segment buyers. That rounds out all the information I have about the festive season in terms of discounts. If there's anything I missed, do let me know in the comment section below. And from all the cars that have been listed on the discounts section, which one would you be most interested in purchasing? Let me know that also down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, cheers.